Hey, I don't know how many of you, probably some of you for sure, know what LittleBits are. I've been thinking about the sandboxing stuff, how to start to concept and prototype it, even just from, an audio perspective. But the light bulb example, there's certain discussions I've had reminded me of LittleBits. So I cracked open my LittleBits and I immediately just wanted to do like the light bulb. So if you had a power source, this is obviously there's a fork happening here, and I'm kind of imagining these little blocks as voxels potentially. So trigger, you put it on the trigger, and then you've got a light source. So your light source, and then so a fun like prototype way to think about what the logic is in the voxel blocks, like voxel logic. And I wanted to put obviously like a sound to some of this. So I've got the LittleBits kit, and it's also a synth kit, which is kind of why I originally bought this kit, because it was a very playful little modular synthesizer idea. One of the concepts was this light bulb, and there was also like this cascaded sort of a light bulb. So you could add more. Like if I added, where is it? Here's a pulse, and then add another light bulb. So yeah, this one is on the trigger, this one, and then this one has a pulse, and the pulse rate is controllable by, yeah, there is very fast, and then you can slow it down. So this could be a sequence of, and you could actually let's do this. Let's do pulse and then a random, and then like one of these guys. So every time this is pulsing, it's a random voltage going into this little bar graph. So okay, this is fun. But what's another? There was like a sprinkler. So I thought about like, hey, maybe this bar graph is the sprinkler, and we have like this little dimmer here. Here we go. So you've got some kind of a little potentiometer or something, in the game world would be whatever that was. And then, actually, let's try like, I guess this could be something. So this is a servo. Maybe that's more of a sprinkler. And then, the cascading logic. And I want to do a sound example because I'm a sound geek. So let's say here's a, whoops. Hopefully you can hear that probably. So this is a roller switch, and then it's triggering an oscillator, and it's going out to a speaker. But I felt like, we need the audio visual representation. So let's do, the switch will turn on the light, and which will go to the oscillator. Actually, no. I'm going to make an alarm. So the alarm, let's say, pulse, turn on the light. There we go. So my alarm based on a switch, the light bulbs, and the oscillator goes. Okay, I mean, this is a lot of goofing around here. And one other portion of this LittleBits that I felt like I just wanted to include, and I'm not using it, is they have this code. So I don't have the code bit. There is a bit that you can use this playful code. And the code, they have examples of the code, which I thought were interesting. And more than that is kind of like, what are these? So I could see potentially learning the inputs and outputs and how this logic is put together, because it's in this, I've seen this more, I think, in Roblox and other ways to code in this kind of a playful way. So this, I felt like I just wanted to bring up. And that's about it. Just wanted to capture it. Cheers.